Thank you, Governor, for being an amazing advocate for growing jobs in Georgia. And without further ado, Governor Kemp.
Well, thank you all very much. Thank you, Pat, for that. Marty and Lucy and Amy Porter and I are just honored to be here. It's a great day to be a Georgian, and Marty always tells Pat that she's the closer on all these deals. But it's even a better day to be announcing the largest single economic development project ever in our state's history. And I'm honored that you all are here with us. I'm also honored to be with so many great local leaders that helped us with this project, our state leadership team, which is incredible, and the best economic development team in the country. But I also want to thank Rivian. What a great team. I just want to thank Helen, Jimmy Knopf, James Chin, who I got to meet during the process. Just great folks, laser focused on what the company's all about, but also making sure that they get the right fit for their company. And of course, I want to say a special thank you to Rivian CEO, RJ, really for his vision and his leadership. We had a really great visit when he came to Georgia, and I've read a lot about this company. But getting to see it firsthand, as you all will see today, is something else. So I just want to welcome you guys to Georgia. Also, the team at Rivian were great to work with through this process. And it's like we were discussing earlier before we walked out, we know that today is just the start of a generational partnership that will benefit not only this great company, but also our great state. I would be remiss if I didn't thank Lieutenant Governor Duncan, Speaker Ralston, all the members of the General Assembly that are here for their strong support. Days like this would not be possible without this whole team that we have and the support of the members of the General Assembly, not only for what our office is doing, but also what other executive branch offices are doing, especially the Department of Economic Development. We also have great partners in our constitutional officers who are in attendance today. They're a big part of our business-friendly team here in Georgia. Our Attorney General, Chris Carr, our Agriculture Commissioner, Gary Black, Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, our Education Superintendent, Richard Woods, and also today representing the Public Service Commission is Tim Eccles, who happens to represent this district that Rivian will call home on behalf of his colleagues. Tim, we appreciate you being here, and we appreciate you all's leadership in many things that make us a great business environment. But it is truly an honor to work alongside all of you all to help Georgia maintain the status as the best state to live, work, and raise a country. To the members of the local community delegation who are with us, your partnership is something that we deeply value and we really believe helped pave the way for this project. And I want to thank all the locals for being here. I also want to thank members of the federal delegation that are in attendance, and we appreciate your representation on behalf of us here and in Washington, D.C. But if we could just take a minute, I wish the Speaker, the Lieutenant Governor, the members of the General Assembly, our constitutional officers, all of our local elected officials, and other leaders from back home, would you all please stand and just let us recognize and thank you for your service and support for this great project. For years, including my 3 years as governor, our state leaders have worked closely together to create a pro-business climate really like any other. Before I took office, the General Assembly and Governor Perdue and Deal laid a tremendous foundation that we continue to build off of, investing in education, workforce development, and logistics, and attracting great projects like Kia during Governor Perdue's administration, SK Innovation, which unfolded under Governor Deal's last term, and today is certainly accumulation of all that work. I especially want to thank our state lead, Commissioner Pat Wilson, and the local economic development officials who put in countless hours along with the Rivian team to make today's announcement happen. Georgia's record of success in economic development could not be possible without committed working relationships between local governments, development authorities, along with the state. Would you all please stand and let us recognize and thank you for your service? This pivotal announcement represents a lot for our state. $5 billion of economic investment, 7,500 jobs for hardworking Georgians. It means new electric vehicles will be made right here in the Peach State. In fact, once manufacturing operations are fully ramped up, the Georgia facility will be capable of producing over 400,000 vehicles per year. Today is also about Georgia's emerging leadership role in a booming, innovative industry that will benefit our state and our citizens for generations to come. From the Port of Savannah to our logistics infrastructure, our world-class higher education institutions, and the best workforce development programs in the country, we have all been preparing for a company and a project like Rivian for a very long time. Each of these key investments, policy decisions, and forward-thinking initiatives over the last 20 years laid the foundation for Georgia to be named the top state for business, the economic engine of the Southeast, and now a world leader in electric vehicles and electric mobility. The fact is, we did not get here by accident. We knew Georgia could land a project like Rivian. We just had to find the right fit. And that's why my administration formed the Rural Strike Team to work with the Department of Economic Development to identify, prepare, and market industrial megasites that could handle projects of this size. We also knew the electric automotive and supply chain ecosystem was only going to grow over the next few decades, and that Georgia had the fundamentals not only to compete for these projects, but to win them. So this past summer, the Department of Economic Development and our office launched the Electric Mobility and Innovation Alliance, a statewide initiative between government, nonprofits, and industry stakeholders to equip our state with the tools necessary to attract jobs and investment from this growing industry. I want to thank the committee chairs of the Alliance, Janine Miller, the Georgia Department of Transportation, Stuart Countess of Kia, Randall Hatcher of MAU Workforce Solutions, Cynthia Curry of the Metro Atlanta Chamber, and Representative Bruce Williamson, who's here today as well. Between Rivian, SK, and many other suppliers and private sector partners in the EV space, there's no question that Georgia is leading the way, thanks to all of your work. It's hard to believe that almost 2 years ago, our entire world was turned upside down by a global pandemic. There were certainly dark days and difficult decisions that many of us had to make. But our businesses, community groups, healthcare systems, law enforcement heroes, and education leaders lent a hand to each other in tough times. Families pulled together, friends went the extra mile, and Georgians emerged resilient. By protecting both the lives and livelihoods of our citizens, our state has bounced back faster and stronger. We continue to bring job creation and investment in record forms to our state. In fact, this morning, we again announced the lowest unemployment rate ever recorded in our state and the highest number of Georgians ever employed in our state. And as of today, Georgia's success story has a new chapter, the single largest economic development project in state history. I want to again thank the members of the General Assembly for their support and what we will continue to do in the future, as well as our local partners. And I know that I speak for everyone here when I say that we are so proud to welcome Rivian to the great state of Georgia. We know they will be a fantastic corporate citizen, working alongside state and local leaders, but also alongside hardworking Georgians and the local community around the facility to ensure that this project will be successful and make a lasting positive impact for decades to come. As Commissioner Wilson and I have both told the company, today is not the end of our support. It is only the beginning. We hope to see you grow and continue to invest in our state, and we're glad to have you with us. I will also say that we are not going to rest on our laurels. We're going to continue working hard every day to bring more projects to our state, to continue supporting job creators in every community, no matter their zip code, no matter how big they are, big or small. Because in Georgia, we understand the value of a good paying job and that it goes beyond your paycheck. It brings security and prosperity to the family trying to make ends meet. It brings opportunity to that young person that just graduated from one of our great universities or technical colleges. It brings hope to a single mom or a working grandparent. The careers that Georgia companies, now including Rivian, bring to our communities change lives for the better. And that is why we are so honored to be here, because I believe this announcement is a pivotal moment for our state, one that will give countless hardworking Georgians the opportunity to succeed and achieve the American dream. So again, thank you all for being with us today. I hope you'll give me a warm welcome to Jerry Silvio, Chairman of the Joint Development Authority of Stanton Springs. Jerry.